Ayo tone in the land of the snakes, no timid one. I've been brave since a little one, so I don't got a problem running on anyone. My mama not spoiled, but I get her what she want. I'ma buy my mama what she wants. She told me go get it, so now I'm coming for everyone. Leaving my mark on any beat, give me everyone. Y'all niggas dead ass, and I just be having fun. Got in this game by myself, so I don't compete with anyone. I made a name for myself, so I am not just anyone, yeah. Wait, shrunk my circle to a wedding ring.
Okay, so it's RaeROQ from RaeROQ Magazine, and we're here with Ayo Tone. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah. So, I was listening to some of your music, and I thought it was really cool. I think it was your last, I don't know if it was an EP or a mixtape with Dre Breezy.
Oh, okay, Mercury, yeah.
Mercury, yeah. That was really hot. Like I was actually able to listen to it like straight through.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So how did that collaboration come about for you?
So in 2020, around October, November, me and Jay were planning to, we had no idea that this tape was really gonna come about, but we were planning of things like in the future of like collabing on something. It would be like a game. The theme would be like a game because life is a game, or like the game of life, or playing something to correlate with that. And then I had put him on with Kingsman, who has been like supporting me and letting me record and making me beats and stuff since like 2018. And I had put Dre on with them, and we just been going to the studio with them. The first time we went to the studio, we made a couple songs. Yeah. And we just kept going back, and the songs just kept piling up. Yeah. And then that Mercury came about. Yeah. But we wanted everything to be different, sound kind of spacey. Like, not regular.
It does kind of have that vibe. What would you say is, I guess, the overall inspiration for most of the tracks, or some of the different tracks on the Mercury?
Really, most of those tracks, we wanted everything to just be out of this world, to just take us away from where we're at. So we made sure that with every beat, there was something different that just reminded us of something out of this world, to just take us out of here. So we just tried to find any sound that sounded like that. We just went with it. We weren't really planning anything. It was just off of like natural vibes. So so it was really cool. It was a nice experience.
Would you say your first, is that your first body of work that you put together? Okay. No,
I actually have 3 EPs out right now. My first EP was 2019, called Virtuoso.
Okay.
That was like me really just breaking out of like my shell and like just experimenting. Like I was just really free on there. Yeah. That was my first body of work. And then 2020, I made Dreams Come True. That was a little like bittersweet project, because it was like coming from 2019, like I had a stroke and stuff. So like coming from that, it was like I lost my voice and everything. So I was just getting it back. So it's like Dreams Come True was like a warm up and getting back into it. And then Mercury came about.
Yeah, Mercury is hot.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, what are some of the artists that inspire you? Because, you know, you kind of have like an old school kind of vibe, like the way that you're rhyming. It's not like, you don't sound like everybody else. You sound like you. So, what would you say like is your musical inspiration?
Okay, so my musical inspiration, it goes. I love Amy Winehouse. I love J. Cole. I love Drake, Kendrick. I only like listening to people that I can like not study, but like, you know, I feel their passion. Their passion catches on to me. So I love things that are like people that are passionate about it and know how to tell their story. And you know, it's just a therapy. It's more of a therapy. Yeah. So I listen to like more of like therapeutic like music and stuff. Okay. So that's really, I feel like that's where I get inspired from.
Okay. And what are some of the things that you're working on right now?
Right now, I haven't been in the mood to make any music right now. So I've just been working on other things like getting videos, like content, trying to start up YouTube content, anything. Like I said, like with the stroke situation, I'm trying to make a separate YouTube for other like young stroke survivors, so they can see like. Because when I first came out the hospital, I was trying to figure out. I was on YouTube and Google trying to search up like, oh, can I fully recover or anything, or like trying to see the process of like recovering, and I couldn't find anything. Like people would not post it, so I want to be able to like start that up, and stuff like aside from like music and stuff. But,
Okay. Yeah, that's really good. What would you say? What direction do you want to take, I guess, your artistry into, like in the future?
That's a great question. That's a great question because music is just so unpredictable. I don't even know what is gonna happen or like where it's gonna go, and I feel like that's the beauty of it is that I never know what's gonna happen next. It's just I fall in love with the process of it. But in the future, I just want to be like a universal artist. I want to be able to become an artist where it's like I can talk conscious stuff, but like be super catchy at the same time. So I can catch all types of ears and go all types of places and perform. Just there's no limitation to me. I just hope there's no limitation to my artistry, and I could just break out something different. I have no clue. Maybe start a new genre. I don't even know.
Yeah. Okay. I really like your song. Well, I like all the songs. EP, but I like Spaceship. So what was the inspiration behind that song in particular?
Ooh, the beat, melody,
the beat is tough.
The melody. When I first heard that melody, everything just came to my head. It was first the hook, and it was crazy because at first, when I heard the melody and I put the hook down, I didn't really like the hook like that, and I was like, dang, like I need to come harder than this. And then that's when I came back in the second verse after Dre. And I just came back like way harder, and I fell in love with like my second verse, and that's really what did it for me.
Okay.
The inspiration, like I said, like it was the melody, the beat that inspired it. We were just looking for something different and something that was more like on the lit side, because there's a lot of chill songs on there too, but we needed something that was like up tempo. Spaceships was one of them.
Yeah, definitely. Are you looking to or planning on like shooting any videos from that EP?
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
Definitely. A couple actually.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you.
I guess as far as inspiration, what are some other things outside of music that inspire you?
Oh man, everything really. Skateboarding. I'm fascinated with like traveling, architecture. But like I said, skateboarding, I love it. Snowboarding, I'm into all of that stuff. Skydiving, all of that. Like I would do it all. Like I would love to do everything. Like I'm really adventurous. But everything really inspires me. Just life, the way life moves. Like everything is just every day is inspiration. Waking up, problems, stress, everything. Like everything is just inspiration. Everything just makes me want to. I don't know. It's really an unconscious movement that just happens. Like it just all connects, and it's cool because just like music is unpredictable. I like the unpredictable, adventurous, kind of fun and exciting.
Yeah. So for the videos coming out of the Mercury EP, are you gonna like stick with that futuristic kind of vibe?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. That should be fun.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Oh wait, where are you from originally?
I was born in Teaneck, New Jersey, but I lived in Englewood since I was a child.
Okay.
Yeah. I graduated from here and everything.
Oh, okay. Okay. And what was it like for you growing up in Englewood?
I didn't really start coming out in Englewood until maybe my 10th grade year is when I started moving out really and like going to the basketball courts and stuff and like meeting all my new friends and everything. Because before I would just chill in Teaneck and I would literally just play basketball from the sunrise to sundown.
Oh, wow.
That's all I would do was just play basketball, and I'll always be in Voti, and I would know some people from over here from playing basketball over there, so that's how they knew me when I started coming outside and everything, and that just introduced me to everything. But I love it out here. Everybody is their own person.
Yeah.
In Englewood, like, nobody tries too hard for anything. Everybody's chill.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I love it. Everybody's genuine. It's really cool out here. There's a lot of talent out here too. A lot of ways,
there is. Yeah. So is there anything else that you would like to mention about things that you're working on, things that you have worked on in the past, or what you have coming up?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I actually just dropped a video, Immortal Kombat. I'm gonna drop the song on all platforms. I'm moving that right now. I'm also dropping 2 videos to She Like Playing Games off of Virtuoso, and Human Love, which is the single I just dropped. That's on all platforms. I filmed in California in front of like the Santa Monica Pier with the Ferris wheel. And it was changing faces. That I'm excited for that. I want to try and drop that on New Year's. And then I'm just gonna keep plotting on more videos and concepts. There's also another song I have called X and O's, which is gonna be interesting because the concept is gonna be like I'm at a talk show, like in this interview. So it's gonna be cool.
Okay, that sounds cool. All right, yeah. So it was so nice having you.
Thank you so much.